Now, some secondary schools in Nigeria have taken a unique approach towards helping children from low-income families obtain an education through a flexible tuition payment plan that has parents paying less than 10% of the fees and the remainder being covered by sponsors and partners. We'll bring you details in this report.
Students in North Secondary School can now have access to quality education just for 100 naira a day, which is equal to about $0.25 a day. Prior to this, the chances of getting an education for most of these children were slim because of their family's limited income. But now, these children can access learning and school essentials for less than $5 a month with the pay-as-you-go tuition option. But now, these children can access learning and school essentials for less than $5 a month with the pay-as-you-go tuition option at North School.
Children like me from low-income family get free books, school uniforms, lunch daily, and the girls get sanitary pads monthly. I learned new things. I learned how to speak in public. I even improved in my mathematics.
For the parent, they are excited to have an affordable means of paying their children's tuition as it gives them a chance to keep their children in school.
This one is helpful more than other schools that I would want them to go. To get that 100 naira, we find it a little bit difficult. But to God be the glory, being that is the cheapest way of enrolling our child to school. We be delighted to pay it.
In response to the increasing numbers of out-of-school children in Nigeria, educators believe developing a flexible and affordable tuition option for children from low-income families will go a long way in keeping many children off the streets.
Families that have limited resource, the priority will be food, medicine, shelter, and just basic living. And so what that means is that education and sending their children to school will be relegated at the background.
The number of out-of-school children in Nigeria stands at 18.5 million according to UNICEF. With over 40% of Nigeria's 200 million population living below the poverty line, many households cannot afford school fees. Experts advise the government to close the gap in Nigeria's education system while paying more attention to funding.
Funding of education is grossly inadequate, and it's a big challenge. Apart from that, manpower must be intentional about funding teachers' training and continuous training.
Educationists, however, call on the government to work with relevant stakeholders to achieve the SDG goal of providing education for every child in Africa by addressing some of the systemic barriers that hinder the implementation of an effective education strategy.